Big connection issues.
There we are.
Soon.
Now we should be live. Let's go
There
ahead
we
and check.
Okay.
We are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live
Wonderful.
stream. I am joined today with a new guest. Would you care to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello, everyone. My name is Nico40K, and well, obviously, I do 40K related content. Not nearly as much as some others, like my good friend Asmagan. And it's a great honor to be here, honestly.
Pleasure to have you on. And today we are actually doing a brand new comic book, specifically Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, The Nameless Terror. Now, this comic book, it is worth noting, it is actually written by George Mann. So it is not written by Daniel Jose Older or Kevin Scott, which is good.
Hmm.
It's a good omen, at least. We'll see if it stays that way. I have no idea if this comic is actually good or not. But I will
Hmm.
say this, to the man's credit, George Mann is the guy that wrote the, what was it? The Will of Iron comic book series for Warhammer 40K. That's what he wrote.
Yeah. He also wrote some really good Dark Souls comic books that I really enjoy.
Uh,
Really
I
good.
did notice that as well. So there's hope that this one will actually be decent. We'll see if that is actually the case or not. But it's also Dark Horse Comics as well, and it's going to be a fairly short series. We only have 4 issues apparently coming out total, although currently
Mhm.
this is the only one. So, anyways, Oros says, "Hello, people. Time for a hopefully good comic. We'll see. We will see."
We will hope.
I mean, The Blade already showed itself to be a decent comic, so maybe we can get 2 decent comics out of High Republic.
Hmm.
Anyways, let's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I was just gonna say it's a pretty neat looking cover, all action poses, but yeah, that's about it.
It does look better than regular High Republic adventures. That is very much true so far. But
Yeah, yeah.
how much have you seen of the High Republic stuff, by the way?
Of the High Republic stuff, I've only seen I think only the start of what you covered, like when the High Republic was first coming out and stuff like that. I did remember that one with what was it, the Black Padawan? It was like really it seemed to be really annoyed all the time.
You'll have
What
to
was
be a bit more specific because both High Republic and Adventures have one of those.
It's one of
Uh,
those, yeah. I'll just say it was the beginning issue. I did see you cover that.
all right. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
probably the one where we found out that the Jedi are actually worse than the Sith because they sacrifice entire planets to by putting them in. I think in the first issue of High Republic, what they did was they basically sent a discount Tyranid Hive fleet towards a planet to see if a Padawan could actually save it.
Yeah, that does ring a bell. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Solon says Ace searches for quality on Disney. Please buy this man a beer.
yeah.
Just not that brand of beer. That one brand. That
No, no, no.
no, thank you. Aurora says, "Be right back. Stomach destroy. I'll get back here in a moment." Okay. Well, hopefully you get to feeling better. Anyways,
Of course.
Star Wars: The High Republic, Quest of the Jedi. It is a time of great exploration. In an effort to unite the galaxy, the Chancellors of the Republic, working alongside the courageous and wise Jedi Knights, have dispatched dozens of Pathfinder teams into the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. But it is also a great time of great uncertainty. Communication is unreliable. Tall tales of mysterious planets and monstrous creatures abound. Prospectors and pirates roam the frontier, and the worlds of Iram and Iranah are locked in a forever war. And on a far-off planet of Dalna, a new threat to the big galaxy is beginning to emerge.
Mm.
Alright, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so this I think is Ty from from one of the previous comics, specifically not Trail of Shadow, Monster of Temple Peak. So this is another character.
Oh, so there's
She
an established character. Yeah.
Yeah, so this character is from that, which was one of the still bad but not as bad as other Star Wars High Republic comics.
Mm.
They basically went with the route of Well, they went the route of mankind is the real monster, obviously, because I think Kevin Scott wrote that, so that's part
You,
of it.
you just need the zombies to be in there, and you would have the whole set. Oh, mankind is the always evil one. Of course.
Yeah, the monster of Temple Peak is also what gave us the one legitimately funny meme out of High Republic, which is the Coom spider. And it also gave us insight into. Well, I think it was also Kevin Scott complaining about British museums because museums are theft, and that's something that the comic book series actually established.
Yeah, don't preserve history. It's all just theft. Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry, anyways. Do you want to voice the droid or should I? And
Tell you what, I'll do the droid. You do yeah, Ty.
all right.
Ty. Ty.
What is it, KLO?
Don't you ever get lonely out here, rushing from planet to planet, hunting monsters? You never seem to find time to meet new people. I thought you might have teamed up with that handsome young Jedi you met on Valo. You worked so well together.
That handsome young Jedi is a mess. The further away we are from him, the better. Trust me. Where are we going, anyway?
Take your pick. The choices are manifold. In fact, there are too many job offers to keep track of. With all the stories going around the galaxy about these so-called nameless people are getting jumpy. They're seeing monsters everywhere.
You know, I've heard that name before. There was a nursery rhyme that old Vidyarvik used to sing to us when we were younglings. Shri Kari Kare. And there was a story of. Then there was a story Master Baba once told me about his master, Koran Solstice, from back when Koran was still a Padawan. Rose says, I am back, and this. Isn't this the Coom Spider Woman? Yes. You are not wrong on that. So this Padawan is going to tell us backstory. Okay, that's what's going on. So that's his way of trying to tie this all together. All right, we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Then, over a century earlier. So, all right. So I believe I'll voice this. In those days, the galactic frontier was a wild place, and the teams of Pathfinders, Jedi, and Republic explorers ventured out to make contact with distant worlds.
No one would blame you, Rock, after what happened on Gloam.
I think about them every day, Zenith. Those we lost, Malik, he was a promising student. Oh, wait,
that was me.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it happens. A promising student, yes. Losing a Padawan is a terrible blow. Malik is one with the Force now. You did everything you could.
Did I?
Take the time you need. The frontier will still be here when you're ready.
That's the proximity alarm. Scylla, Paco? Alright, who do you want to voice on this?
I'll just take the normal guy.
Alright. Steady, Padawan, steady.
Koran, evasive action, now!
What happened?
Koran? It just appeared out of nowhere.
I believe, alright. Phew.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. It just appeared out of nowhere. What is?
Rose says Ace is stepping on Nico's lines. This is abuse, I say.
Uh, yeah, it's whatever. You want to watch this or? Yeah.
All right. As if it had fallen somehow. As if it had somehow fallen right out of hyperspace. Wherever they came from, they appear to be in trouble.
See if we can race them on the comms. Oh,
Yeah, that's your character.
okay. Broadcasting now. This is the Republic Pathfinder vessel, Witherbloom. Do you require assistance?
Zoom.
You. You can take this one.
I think we can't. I think we can take that as a no.
They're coming about for another attack.
They attacked them before?
Yes.
Oh, that was the blaster. You're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
All right.
That's your line.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I was just waiting on you. Unidentified vessel, stand down, or we will be forced to take defensive action.
I don't think they're listening. Boop dee doop da.
I know, X5, but there's very little a medic and a droid can do to help now. The others have got this.
It's no use. They're still coming about to fire.
Coron, target their weapon systems. Let's see if we can't disable them.
I think that's still your line.
Oh, that's yes, Master Tarl. I thought it was your line.
Well, the young kid I thought was going to be voiced by you.
Oh, now I'm just confused all over the place. Whatever. Yes, Master Tarl. Fire.
Yeah.
They've engaged their thrusters. They're coming straight at us.
Move. I think that's your line again.
I swear, I'm not used to this. I'll be
That's
honest.
okay. That's okay.
Yeah. There's no time.
Cord, report.
The engines aren't responding. There's nothing we can do. We're going down.
Whoosh.
Free. So it crash lands, and
And it looks like we might have something strange here. Some sort of egg.
brace yourselves. No. The Force is with us.
Crash landing sideways like that had to have hurt like hell.
Yeah, considering.
Ugh.
Fires, of course, son. That hurt. Come on. Open. Zenith, Master Tarl. I think that's your
mine.
character. Yeah.
Don't try to move. We'll get you out of here. You're going to be fine.
Master Zenith?
Koran, good. Help me with this.
Master?
Master Tarl is in good hands. The best thing we can do is find a way out of this wreck. The hatch is buckled shut. Help me open it.
Yes, Master.
Clear your mind, Koran.
I can't. She's gonna blow. The power regulators is going haywire. The cool systems are missing. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. We need to get out of here now.
Is the atmosphere out there even breathable?
I don't know, but it's about to get a lot less breathable in here.
Curran?
I can do it.
Fuck.
Fuck. Wow.
Well, they were able to make it, so that's good.
Yeah. I mean, who knows how much time they even had. But okay. Hmm. Well, I guess that answers your question, Rock. The air's fine, but it's about the only thing going in our favor right now.
Amber?
She needs medical attention. That's a she.
Yep.
I did not know. I thought it was a dude. Okay, whatever. All voices the same.
Yeah, she probably smoked some death sticks.
It's like Dr. Girlfriend.
Hold on a sec. I have to be right back for a few seconds.
No problem. In the meanwhile, I have the chat. Top 10 coughs. Top 10 gender reveals. uh, I mean, to be fair, I definitely could see this to be a gender reveal party. Apparently it's orange, which, I don't know what that tells me. Yes. So, Ryan, hello, people. Time for a hopefully good comment. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully it's good. A searches for quality on Disney.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just, hey, Theodora, how you doing? In the chat. I see you there.
Alright, Theodora says, smokes like a trucker Lamau. Yep. Rose
Yes.
says, top 10 coughs, top 10 gender reveals.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think you had the next line.
So, was I voicing the doc, or?
No, well, you're, the black guy with the scar? Yeah, that guy. That was you.
Alright. What do you require?
My supplies, my surgical lab, the equipment that was on that ship. Me and X5 will do what we can, but we'll need proper medical supplies, and soon. This isn't good, Rock. Not at all.
Come on, let's see if there's anything salvageable in the wreckage that could help Master Tarl.
There. I've done everything I can, but she's... Sorry, I'm just reminded of the cigarette voice. But I've done everything I can, but she's badly hurt. She needs urgent treatment. We must find help.
We don't even know if this rock isn't inhabited, and help could be days away. Anything?
No, nothing. It's cinders and ash. It's all gone. It's good we got out when we did. All right, right. We may not be we may not be the only people in need of help. There is another possibility. Surely you can't mean the other ship. They're hostile. Some of them might have survived. They might have the medical supplies we need.
Corin's right. We don't have a choice. If we're going to survive, if we're going to save Zenith, then we have to try.
We already know they're hostile.
And we know what sort of welcome to expect. So, what are your thoughts so far on this comic?
So far, it seems all right. Nothing jumps out as being like, well, High Republic, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's just I find it a little bit interesting that they didn't. Well, who knows how much time? It's just great coincidence that they all survived the explosion, but I can let that go. I also think it's just. I mean, they say it's like, oh yeah, it's like we don't even know if it's habited, which obviously means it's gonna be inhabited or something like that. It's just
I will
yeah, it's
give
pretty.
credit.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
give credit where credit is due. At least the decisions that are being made by these characters are, for the most part, logical.
yeah.
So there is that at least.
There is that. I mean, I can thank George Mann for that, for the
Hmm.
most part. Yeah.
And we'll be ready for whatever is waiting for us.
And of course, the egg is cracked, which reveals a monster.
Shrimp. Yeah, crack.
Yes. So, so the crystal fell out of the other ship was an egg,
Precisely.
and it had hatched.
Oh, yes.
So, what was it? And who were the people who had fired on the Pathfinder's ship?
They didn't know yet, but you can take it from me, whatever it was that emerged from that egg was very, very hungry.
What a mess!
There could be survivors. We must be on our guard. And we still don't know who they are or why they opened fire on us. We can't just wander down there and expect them to hand over supplies. Then we try to show them we mean no harm. If they have any medical supplies, they're probably close to the common area midship or the bridge. Then we split up. 2 teams. I'll take the bridge. Corin, go with Rock.
But, Master,
I'll be fine. Paco, Ambar, X5, you're with me. Well, lad, time to do what we Jedi do best.
meditate?
What are they teaching you at the temple these days? No, Corin, adventure. I'll give him that. That's an attempt at a joke.
Yeah, and it's fine. It's like, just like
It's a dad joke, is what it is.
a bit of a dad joke. And obviously, it's to lighten the mood a little bit.
And it's at least self-aware that it's a dad joke, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a way in?
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
no, 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 no. I took that from you.
All right. Beep boop beep beep.
No, I don't. No, I don't think I don't think climbing over the wreck is a good idea either, X5. Let's see if the airlock is still intact.
Tread carefully. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Look, the airlock is open.
Here, take Master Taro. Paco, blaster ready.
3, Dad. Could it have happened? Could it have happened in the crash?
They've been mauled, as if by a beast, and the airlock was cycled open. That could have only happened after the crash. Something came for them as if they tried to leave the ship.
Something?
Something hungry.
Zula, you sound worried.
Something isn't right here. It's like the Force is trying to warn me away. Come on, let's take a look. And be sure to cycle the airlock shut behind us. I just hope Rock and Corin have their wits about them.
The power's out in this section. The systems are all down.
Not all of them. Look, there's a faint light flickering ahead. The emergency systems are trying to come online. Come on, let's try to find the bridge.
Master?
Rock. Call me Rock.
Rock. You've been stranded like this before, haven't you?
More times than I care to admit. Life out here on the frontier can be challenging, but it's going to be okay, lad.
Can I ask you something, Rock?
I have a feeling you're going to anyway.
You never talk about your Padawan. What happened?
I didn't... Malik is one with the Force now, Corin. Back on Glom, things were...
Something's still there.
We'd better take a look. Keep your guard up.
Her breathing is growing shallow. We're going to lose her if we keep on moving her around like this.
Then we find somewhere to set her down.
In here, it looks like a storage area or a cargo bay of some kind.
Paco X5, stay with them.
You're leaving us alone?
That's just it, Paco. I don't think we are alone. Ting, ting. Zoom. Stand down. Arr! You want to voice these other characters?
I mean, most of it is just grunts and all that. Just.
All right. I said stand. I said down. It's a miracle this place is still intact.
Intact is generous. The ship looks like it should have been condemned to the scrappers years ago. No wonder they had trouble coming out of hyperspace. There's some residual power. We could try to reroute it and broadcast a distress signal. Rock?
I'm sorry. It's just something's wrong. Everything feels clouded.
I feel it too. A horrible emptiness. A hunger. Something somewhere outside the ship.
Clang. Corin, look out!
What?
Die, Jedi! The path of the open hand. What are you even doing out here?
Protecting the galaxy from people like you. Those who would bend a living force to their own ends. Those who would...
No, Thud.
Thud. Sula, what are you doing?
Beep.
I know, X5, but we promised we'd keep watch here. Zenith, Master Tal. What is it? I don't know. She's still unconscious. She just started thrashing when the thudding started. But I don't know it has anything to do with her injuries.
Okay, so let's see. Oros, okay, so let me read some of the comments here. Solon says, better budget than Marvel. Oros says, epic sound effects as always. Okay, that's why. Oros, there were survivors, then there was dinner. It says to Solon, true. By the way, Nico, why are there rednecks in space when you talk?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It
Solon says,
yeah.
Jedi Council jokes because Padawans don't seem to have parents. Oros says, woman with a gun, woman with a gun. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oros, Nico is killing me. Solon says, Oros, woman with a gun, easy. You pull out a wallet with fake money and throw it as far as you can to buy time. All right, let's go ahead and carry on.
Of course, yeah.
The hunger is such hunger. Ah! End of chapter 1.
And that's about it.
So, thoughts
Uh,
so far on this?
I would say pretty all right for a first issue. You
Yeah,
know,
this one's actually decent for a first issue. It's definitely better than most other things High Republic related. That is definitely the case here.
nothing like pulled me out of it, but I'm sure some people find the redneck accent to take them out of it. But I just find it increases it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really think there's anything to particularly complain about in this issue, which is all right. The artwork is actually so far pretty decent for what it's worth as well.
Yeah, and consistent too, for the most part. I'd say.
Yeah, compare this to where the old High Republic stuff was, and yeah.
Oh God, no. Just I don't even want to think about it.
There's a reason why I've made Thin Your Paints memes out of just images from some of the older High Republic comics.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Heck, I've managed to do it out of a single issue of High Republic Adventures at one point. Which, yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah. If I ever do a live stream with this again, I would definitely want to continue reading. This does seem like it has potential and all that. You know, it's
We'll
like,
see if it stays that way, but I guess one way to find out.
yeah, yeah.
But anything else you want to add to it?
Add to the comic. See, nothing really comes out. I was pretty satisfied, for the most part. You know,
Yep, same here.
yeah.
Well, I think it does set up for the next issue quite nicely as well, and I think it's got my curiosity at least somewhat interested. So
Yeah, I will say it's only a little bit disappointing that we didn't have any like what the fuck moments. Just the tiniest bit because I was hoping for something spicy.
who knows? Maybe we'll get that in the next issue. There's always that opportunity. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
so for context, one of the other comics that actually started out okay was Eye of the Storm. The first half of the first issue of that was actually engaging. Then the second half started, then the second issue, and it kind of was tapered off. It was still it would still be second place when it comes to the High Republic comics I've read all the way through so far. The first place, obviously, being the Blade. Although, if this keeps up on this track, I would say this would definitely be second to the Blade, or maybe first place. Potentially, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a genuinely decent comic so far.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, if I felt like it went by really quick. That too.
Yeah, and what's interesting, I also noticed this is a longer issue than most issues of High Republic I've seen. Most typically last maybe 20 pages tops. Well, 23 I think is the norm. This is a 33-page comic, so this one is a little bit longer, but there are fewer issues, I guess, so... But hey...
Oh, there's that.
So anyways,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think we've pretty much covered everything, so I think now's a good time as any to go ahead and call it. Yeah, in any case, this has been Ace.
And thank you for having me. Always a pleasure, and always willing to do so again.
Pleasure to have you on board, Nico. You did pretty good for your first time out, and I do hope to have you on again as well. But yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care,